Let me go full live, and we'll just restart from scratch. That'll be easier for everybody. Hold on.
Okay.
We made it, and we're live, and we'll have a chat, and it's working. I spend so much time trying to make everything look cool, and really the simplest stuff works. We're live right now. Caleb Rappaport, Hal Sparks,
What's up?
Nerd Halen, gathering up. What's happening, people? Well, you finally made it in the chat. I apologize for the couple of jump starts when I was trying to set stuff up, but we're literally like live tuning the ability for him to speak and play guitar on camera at any given time. So, hi, you guys. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Happy Easter Sunday. This is, most of you don't know, we have a traditional Easter Sunday Nerd Halen get together. We've been doing it for 2 decades now. It really is the essence of the holiday for us.
We were doing it with our previous singer. So, yeah, I mean, we've been doing this.
That's right. Before you went back to the original singer. And yeah exactly. Yeah, we've gone through 2 inclinations. And John Corabi even did 1 year. I remember that. But it was really just an Easter demo.
Do you have Gary Sharon's number or no?
You bastard. You bastard. Okay, how dare you ask me that question? Do you have Gary Sharon's number? Do you have Gary Sharon's number? Do I have Gary Sharon? This is horrifying. Yeah, there's no, today is just a holiday, folks. And the chat is lighting up. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to throw that right in the middle and shrink it down a little bit so everybody can join in and whatnot. So hi, there we go. That'll work. Ultimate craziness. Hi. Lori Sky says happy Easter. Rogers Green, good to see you. Chris Howe, please come to Boston. We would definitely love to come to Boston and do a Van Halen version of Long Time. It's been such a long time. Oh, yeah. I woke up this morning and the sun was gone. Turned on my music to start my day. Lost myself in a familiar song. Yeah.
All right. I don't know that one.
I closed my eyes and I slipped away. Right.
We
can do that. It's on the screen. You might have to go to YouTube to watch it. That would be the easiest thing. Go to the channel and you'll be able to see everybody there. Join in. Everybody follow at Nerd Halen. Once the sky clears and the illness fades and life goes back to abnormal, it will be a time that I personally believe that Nerd Halen will be appreciated more than it ever has, because the freedom to just rock and be silly and enjoy yourself and party without a care in the world, and very seldom can you in this world laugh and dance equally, except maybe if you were in the cast of An American in Paris, but short of that,
right.
Yeah.
It depends on who you're dancing with too, because if they dance really funny, then you're laughing.
Well, I try to. I catch myself sometimes doing moves that I think are too cool for my onstage persona. I'm like, that was just, I like that one glide I did up to the microphone. I was like, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. That was me. That was not Nerd Halen. I apologize. I will not let that happen again.
I think just little glimpses of that is good to have, because it kind of reminds people that this is a show. So
I suppose maybe I'm too much of a purist. Maybe that's the problem. We're having a request for ABBA now. I don't know if that's an honest request or they're just being rude. Yeah. So, although
Super Trooper.
What's their big dance hit that has the word dance in it?
Dancing Queen?
Yeah, maybe that. Maybe we throw that Dancing Queen into the middle of Dance the Night Away and do a big medley of dance songs. We do Rat Dance 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 by Rat.
Yeah, wow.
We may be onto something. That might have been spawned today.
Put some Bowie in there, and
sure.
Let's dance.
Let's dance.
The 12-minute
Put on
song.
your red shoes and dance the blues. Oh yeah! I miss this so much, I can't tell you, and I'm looking forward to us breaking out and
Oh,
doing some
we were,
live shows for
we were
me.
on such we were on such a good trajectory there.
We were,
The, and
and we were ahead of the pandemic curve because we were already performing for. Oh, thanks, V. Gabriel, for subscribing. We were already ahead of the pandemic curve because we were already performing for half full clubs. So I think we were quarantining and social distancing. I mean, what better place to social distance than a nerd show?
yeah,
Literally. I mean, I feel like, and with people wearing those like 6 foot barriers around themselves, that'll
yes,
feel like a nerd show, already. My mom said I have to wear this.
yeah. Like it'd be funny to look out in the audience and see just a bunch of those hamster balls, with people in them.
In them, yes. Oh my
Like
God. Or those
what the
samurai suits.
yes,
Yeah. Everybody rubber gloves, samurai suits, masks,
totally.
and nerd glasses. Because one of the things that people forget when they're out and about is that they may wear a mask, but it's your eyes that need cover. So wearing your nerd Halen glasses are very helpful, are
Yes.
useful in a pandemic because they keep you from touching your eyes for one, and they keep spittle
Droplets.
droplets from getting into your mucous membranes, the three most vulnerable mucous membranes you have, well, for normal humans anyways, your mouth, nose, and eyes.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
So yeah. So yeah, what's happening? Nerd Unite and Smash, exactly, Cosmic Rose. Save the Last Dance for Me by the Drifters, Noel Martin. We're just gonna have this long extended You Can Dance by the Drifters, or um what was it, Safety Dance?
Yeah.
You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind.
Something like that. Okay.
Yeah,
I
right.
used to know it.
And if your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. Huh. I can totally do
We
that.
do
I mean, that
do
works.
we do do one song in the middle of Dance the Night Away
Yeah, I know. We
because it
do
actually
dance.
has Dance the Night Away in it.
I know. I know. That's what I'm saying. We could do it. And by the way, Chris Howe is asking. Hold on. Thank. You got a friend. Yeah. Make me feel like dancing. Oh, dance not away. You make me feel like dancing. Oh, dance not away. You make me feel like dancing. Dance not, dancing, dancing, dancing not away. Dancing, dancing, dancing not away. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah. So we got a question before you stepped on it, you big nerd.
Sorry.
Chris in our in the chat room is saying, "Do you guys sell T-shirts online?" And boy, do we.
No, we offer them. Do we sell them? No, but they're there.
That's a good, important distinction. Very important distinction. This is true.
Let's clarify.
Yes, I
They're
will.
available.
I am. I've been tooling around with our logo a little bit. The ones that you sent me, to make some new ones.
Okay.
Because I've always been very impressed by Danko Jones's, not only the amount of T-shirts that he has available, but the quality of them. Just the different varieties that he has. So I've been messing around with quite a few of those.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Well, yeah.
So
I mean, I wish we could use the NH symbol. That I've had just a friend of mine on Facebook started sending me all these beautifully done images of the Van Halen logo with an NH instead of a VH. But I've told myself that I'll never put that up on a shirt or anything selling because I don't want. I just don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want them coming for us. Right now I hear that they're very happy with us.
Okay. Well, you're very nervous about.
They're very
litigious.
they're actionable. They take action.
All right. Well, I respect that.
Let's stay.
So then we have to do one that's like poorly drawn on it can't look good. It has to look like it was drawn on notebook paper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I have this on my original pick. I don't know if you can see that.
Right? Nope. You
Can
got
you
to hold
see
it
that?
closer, closer. Yeah, we see it. Yep. Whose
Like
face is that?
that's ghetto. That's Ogre from
Oh,
Revenge of
right.
the Nerds, and he's
Okay,
actually
sure.
yelling,
Nerds.
"Nerds!"
Right. Yeah. Okay. I respect that. I like that.
Yeah.
We Lori Sky thinks we should add "Dancing with Myself" to the dance medley. Medley. Yeah.
Ooh.
What's the progress on Nerdy Woman? Well, it just so happens that we
Great
have
question.
tracked it. Song request, Hard Luck Woman. There you go. And EO is requesting that because it's a Kiss song and he knows I love it. And Garth Brooks did a cover and he's a huge Garth Brooks fan. Don't think I
Wow.
forgot for a second. Yeah.
Yeah, Nerdy Woman is in the can.
Yeah.
Just needs to be mixed. We were just about to shoot a video.
That's right.
Before we were told
We might have to do
go
it
home
via
and stay
green
inside.
screen. Yeah. We might have to
Yes.
just insert things via green screen. Right.
But yeah, we've changed the lyrics and it's funny. Like I'm not trying to talk it up, but I was crying while we were recording it because it's good stuff.
I'm pretty sure, and I don't want to spoil it too much, but I'm pretty sure it's the only song where someone sings in Klingon.
You spoiled it.
I did. No, because they're going to need to know it's coming. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I mean, I was trying to peg the needle on Nerdy, and I managed to rhyme Klingon.
And Victor, our bass player, harmonized in
Harmonized Klingon. I mean, Victor.
Harmonized Klingon.
I mean, that should go at the top of anyone's resume. That you have not. I mean,
I harmonized Klingon.
I was very impressed with myself. Yeah, Ginger says, yeah, I'm not nerdy enough to know that I will know Klingon. I tried to keep it easy, so that, and I'll post the lyrics so that people they'll be able to go, oh, that's the phrase. Okay, I know, now I know how to say it and sing it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, that was, Trisha's pet says, I have 9 to 5 stuck in my head. Oh my God.
Oof.
Yeah.
What a way to make a living.
Stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the street, the traffic starts jumping with folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. Yeah, I mean, first of all, yeah, working 9 to 5. I'm just saying, that's actually not a bad cover for us.
No.
It's because it rocks.
Especially
actually,
if we work at like JPL or something.
Like that's.
Yeah.
I mean, that's got.
There are so many songs we could. And
I mean, I think that has to go on our, because we've been talking about doing a cover album, and a couple of the songs we're dead serious about, like really nice renditions of them. But I feel like as Nerd Halen, there's a couple of songs like, doing 9 to 5 and dedicating it to your mom. You know what I mean? Like, or to our the principal at our school who's a woman or something like that. You know what I mean? Like Megan, that version, Flash Gordon, Queen. That would be awesome. Just like geeky songs. That totally makes sense to me.
Right.
Flash.
Hang on the universe.
Savior of the universe. Boom, 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 boom.
There's like 87 Queen songs I'd rather do.
Working 9 to. He's saying working 9 to 5150.
Oh, there you go.
That's hilarious.
Thank you, Craig.
Yeah, that's nice, Craig. We like that. Yeah. I think it could work. I'm just saying, that's got potential.
Working 1984 to 5150.
Oh, that's great. That's the name, and that would be the name of the album.
Yeah.
Right. The cover album. What about Sgt. Pepper's the song? No, I tell you what would work from that is Fixing a Hole, because it has a very David Lee Roth solo aspect to it.
I'm fixing a hole where the rain seeps in. It stops my mind from biddly bop.
Right.
I've always wanted to do Taxman or Ticket to Ride. Those are like songs I think we could pull off. We did do back in the USSR live.
That's right.
Once,
Yeah,
so
we had to do a an international song at that for the themed show we played. So hi Tom, we got some Canadians in here. Now we're multinational. Look at this. Didn't hear that song yet. Yeah. Mr. Roboto. Mr. Roboto.
Oh.
That's actually a great nerd song. And I actually sang that with Dennis DeYoung on television.
And I've seen that because when some of your streams end, like that's the first thing that comes up afterwards.
Yeah, it suggests
like, in your channel.
Yeah, it's suggesting stuff from that. Is your guest related to Eddie Van Halen? No, he's just like they share the same genetic predispositions.
Yeah, no, it's like, oh, wouldn't that be cool? But
if you found out he was a cousin, brother from another mother.
God.
No, Caleb, who is a genius on the guitar, by the way. It's true.
Thank you.
Is on the autism spectrum, he pegs at Eddie Van Halen. Like sometimes you're Michelangelo, because I don't believe that the autism spectrum is an illness spectrum. I believe it's a creativity and interest spectrum.
There you go.
And
let me tell the story real quick. I can tell the story real quick.
Okay.
When I was 13 years old, I met Eddie Van Halen and his brother, and I was actually able to hang out with them for like 3 hours.
Whoa.
Backstage at a One Day at a Time taping on the Universal lot.
That makes total sense. Yeah, that's the one place you could hang out with them where they're out of their element and they can't tell you to piss off. It's perfect.
They could have, but they never did because I was, I don't know. I was asking the right questions or whatever, but it was, it changed my whole life. I went home from that. I knew I wanted to play music. I didn't know which instrument. I had an acoustic guitar, but I lost interest in it. And then I met Eddie Van Halen, went home, and that was it. I was in my room for 8 hours a day for the next 10 years. So that's how it all happened. So
in case you want to know how you do it, by the way, that's how you do it. 8 hours a day for 10 years.
Yes.
Is actually it. Here, and if they don't, anybody who's jumping in here who doesn't know Nerd Halen and know our stuff, there's some videos to watch. You can follow at Nerd Halen on Twitter, and Caleb has posted a bunch of live stuff as well. But riff for a second. Show him what's up. Show him what's up. Here you go. Okay, hold on, cut. Stand up. You can't hear me. You can't hear me at all. Stand up, because people think you're probably playing a track. Yeah, that's the. No, we know you have a guitar in your lap. That doesn't mean you're playing it. This is. There you go. All right. There you go. See, now I'm proving. So, I know that's what, but you have to know that when we're doing this live, that's what makes it cool. You ever watch a music video? Notice the guitars are on screen.
Right. All right. I can stand up.
It's kind of important. Yeah. By the way, that's a Nerd Halen shirt right there.
Yeah, this is the one that's currently available at our Teespring account. So if you want to go to our Facebook page and like it or follow, there's a Shop Now button on there, and that's where it'll take you to our. And plus, it's also the link is also at nerdhalen.com.
Right.
And we have an Instagram at Nerd Halen where you can see all our videos, and it's all there. It's all there.
I'll turn him into I'll turn him into a professional by the time this is done. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not the voice guy. He's the voice guy. Yeah.
That's right. And I need to get you a better light so we can see you in here. By the time, because we're gonna be in this for a while, man. Is that a Les Paul or a Gibson guitar? It is neither, actually. It is a. Did you put that one?
This is a custom build.
Yeah.
This is based on Eddie Van Halen's Bumblebee guitar, which was a Charvel. This I built. I ordered the body and the neck. I painted it myself. I got all the parts for it, and it's probably my number one until the Frankenstein arrives, which I'm waiting for because I just recently got. It's not technically an endorsement, but I am an EVH artist now.
Nice.
Through Nerd Halen. Yeah, I'm 50 years old, and I finally, got a company to say, hey, we'll give you free shit. And it's the company I always wanted to be with. So
that's how it works. Dreams come true. And if I played, I have to say, it is one of the joys of my life that I may have played even a tiny part in making that happen. Just by us getting this off the ground and me being on television, drawing a little bit of attention. Like, that's basically it. That's my contribution.
No, I mean, if you told me a few years ago that I'd be an EVH artist,
right,
I would have laughed at you because
I'm a comedian.
It just didn't seem, because it didn't seem possible. But this whole project is really kind of taking its own, and it's great. I mean, I'm having the time of my life. I'm getting to play the best music in the world at concert volume with very talented people, and I can't wait to keep doing it and, move on from here. But that's good. Yeah. This is the number one that I use.
Yeah.
And I also use the Space Wolf, which is this guitar, which has a really cool glitter to it. It's a Wolfgang. And I love that too. And I have
which is more the 5150 era. Eddie.
Yes, and it's for standard tuning. If you know, like a lot of songs most of the Van Halen songs with David Lee Roth are in E flat, so it's half step down. That was to help Dave sing, by the way.
And also standard rock tuning. That was pretty common across the board too.
That's true. But and then there's all the keyboard songs and a lot of all the Sammy songs are in standard. So I have to switch live. Like Hot for Teacher was recorded in standard tuning, so we play that one. And
it is very sparkly. It's true. Thanks. No, I just my hair is a mess this morning, so I was like, this is I didn't have time to do it, and we were tacking up all this stuff. So, y'all ever going to bring a keyboardist into it? No, we played a tracks for stuff. There aren't enough songs, although there's a couple of like Dreams and a couple other songs that I want to do that will work into there. I have to say one of the
like what the plan is that when we do private events and parties for people, we'll just have them list the songs that they want. And then we'll bring them the songs because there's so many good songs to play.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
That'll be the way.
Concerts, nobody's going to crush the stage until a corona cure. That wasn't our problem. We were good. And the nice thing about Nerd Halen is everybody's kind of standing 3 feet away from each other with their arms crossed most of the time anyway. So it's just a little a nudge to make it wider. It's totally fine. Do you like Rolling Stones or Queen? Both. I'm more of a Queen fan, but I appreciate them both. And I have a huge love for bands that hang in there. I love bands that, even if they're not my thing, if they soldier it out and have a long career because their fans demand it, there's a level of respect that you got to have for that. And the Stones, more than almost anybody, like, that is incredible. Like, the legacy of holding it together.
My second favorite guitar player is Brian May. So I love Queen a lot, and I don't even attempt to do what they do. I think it's in another realm. But the Stones, I got into rock and roll in 1981, so they had the biggest tour of all time in 1981, the Tattoo to You stadium tour.
Right.
And that's when I knew I wanted to be in rock music at that. I knew I wanted to be a part of it, whether it was drums or bass or guitar or whatever, or singing. Like I would do the whole Mick thing. But the Stones were awesome, and they were a big part of my beginnings.
Noel is in Ireland, and so he's asking about U2 from Ireland. And it's funny. My roommate, when I moved to LA, was a huge U2 fan from Rattle and Hum. Like, he played that record like crazy. So much so that I hated it. So I retrospectively kind of had a chip on my shoulder about U2 for a couple of years because I was like, if I ever, well, I'm already a U2 song. But Joshua Tree and War, I think that was the album before that, right? Like those two records were bulletproof. And I don't know if you've ever seen Bobcat Goldthwait do his impersonation of Bono from the end of his second special.
Mm-hmm.
It's dead on, and you realize how much Bobcat's crazy voice is just a rattly version uh, of uh, um, of U2, basically. Like
Yeah.
that's if you listen to how the tonality of his
Yeah.
voice.
Oh, I remember just the way he was like sweating and like just the facial
Yeah.
expressions, perfect. Yeah.
The
But
in
yeah.
the name of love, like that voice of his. And that,
There's
have you ever seen his pedal board?
oh, dude, it's
That's
like
insanity. Like he and who is it? The dude from Billy Idol's band, Steve Stevens.
oh, yes, they both have like four racks.
It's ridiculous. They,
It's,
like Steve Stevens' thing is plexiglass. It's like 3 feet deep. I'm like, how the shit do you step on it? Now, granted, it's all this. He likes the actual pedals, so they're all wired together in this giant thing, and he's really only stepping on the ones on the bottom because they go through it. But then he'll
mm-hmm.
turn off for one thing per song or whatever. But he's never stepping on the shit on the top row. So I don't know why the buttons are even. It's absurd.
Right. And then he brings out like the 1983 toy ray gun for that sound in the Rebel Yell solo.
Right, yeah.
Like a toy. It's like hanging off his mic stand and he goes
Yeah. So. I'm a fan. So but yeah, so I retrospectively, and then I found out that Doug Pinnick was a huge U2 fan. And so I listened to their earlier stuff too with new ears because of that. I loved Adamant. Did you ever see Billy Crystal's Adamant impersonation? It was like rocking.
Yeah.
And we've got a Malmsteen, and he almost manages to spell Ingve, although it doesn't really matter.
I can't.
You spell Ingve any way you want, you know.
Yeah.
Ingvay. That's all that matters.
W, I think.
Yeah, of course it's a W because he's Swedish or whatever.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I bet you Victor can spell Ingve.
So bet he can.
Yeah.
I like, I was not a huge fan of the album Rising Force when it came out, but I'll See the Light Tonight, the single that they had, with
Jeff Scott.
Yeah, with Jeff Scott Soto was just. I remember seeing the video for this and watching him going, the yeah, like that one big.
Yeah. You have to, if you sing rock and roll, you have to be able to do that note.
That one note, right? Yeah, and it was almost like
Bruce Dickinson.
Yeah, right. Well, Dickinson's voice is very different. He's deeper in his stuff. He has less, but they hit the notes the same way, which I did not know until later. The difference in a lot of your favorite metal singers who sing really high, like Jeff Tate versus Bruce Dickinson versus Jeff Scott Soto versus even
Young Dokken,
Sebastian Bach, is the genetic difference in the bottom of their vocal cords. That's it. Just the thickness of the vocal cords themselves. The note is exactly the same.
Right.
It's really fascinating.
It's the power.
Yeah.
It's not the note.
Yeah. It's also what the vocal cords can take. Because some guys have really thin vocal cords, so they can hit the exact same note, they're hitting the exact same pitch, they're hitting the exact same thing, but they have to sing it lighter or they'll crack because it'll basically like flap. And that was the trick. So, and let's see, I have to see. No, I don't have it up on here. And if I open it, it might crash the whole thing. But screw it, we're having fun. Who cares?
I got like 8-10 minutes. So
8-10 minutes. That's what we got. And then he's got it out there. Yeah, Bruce Air Raid Siren Dickinson. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, that's fine. I gotta open. Is it Essentials?
And just so, yeah, anybody watching, we have a YouTube channel too. Give a subscription to that. There'll be a lot more content on that channel coming,
Right.
especially with what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
We had a gig scheduled on the 16th of next month, and we were just talking before we came on the air about possibly playing, at our rehearsal space and just setting up cameras,
Yeah.
and just doing a gig for everybody, online, which it seems like everybody's sort of trying to get a jump on, So
Charles Hayden says, as a 60-year-old hard rocker, I'm not familiar with the music you're talking about, but I love the enthusiasm and love you, House Parks. Thanks, Charles. You have to, I mean, what do we discuss? Rolling Stones, U2, Van Halen. This is in the same window. Although, I mean, are we going back to the Hollies, for example? My parents had a Hollies record that I played the crap out of when I was a kid.
Dude.
Yeah.
There's a Steel Panther question there. Yeah, Hal's played with Steel Panther. In fact, he was all the guys. Yeah.
So my original band opened for them. The first gig we ever had at the Viper Room was with 01 when we were the Hal Sparks band. We opened for them when Ray Luzier was their drummer, who's in Korn and plays with KXM, right? And
he played with David Lee Roth. Yeah, he's that guy's a beast.
Yeah. So I've played with David Lee Roth. So how do you like that? So how do you like that at them apples?
Nice. See, Nerd Halen has a keyboard player.
Yeah. I don't know why there's a delay though, so it would make it impossible for me to genuinely play. I have to fix that before, because I was so messing around. I was just so happy with us getting online, much less.
What a relief that was! What a relief!
Jesus Christ, So let's see. I'll put an audio. Put the audio out to. Yeah. This is still working. Yeah. Yeah, it's delayed, so I won't be able to do that. I'll figure that out, because I played a song that I wrote the other day, and I just asked Caleb. It's a secret. Don't tell anybody what I asked you to help me with. So keep that to yourself, because it's a project I'm working on. I've got a couple of these projects that I've been working on behind the scenes that I'm going to launch, that I don't want to tease about, because I feel like it almost takes the wind out of it rather than just kind of like showing it, doing it. So we'll continue to do that. But once they start easing up where people can go, and if I could get an antibodies test, I really could. I think I could go out in the world, because I'm pretty sure I had it. I'm pretty sure I've been through it, because I was fairly sick in like early February, late January. I had this weird cough and a fever that went for a while, and I've been on dozens of commercial flights. I was on a cruise ship in November. I was, I
had something in mid-February that was definitely had me going, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And I wasn't thinking about coronavirus, because we didn't think or know that it was here. But
and it wasn't clear what the actual differentiating symptoms were with it, and it's so different for a lot of people too, So
right.
I can't wait for there to be an antibody test, because I feel like I will be cleared. I really do.
Right.
And if that's the case, then all I have to do is like wash my hands so I'm not taking it from one surface to another human being, because I'm not going to have it. So that's what I'm hoping for.
Right, and you'll go to medical school, so you can go replace all the people that are dying trying to stop this.
Well, yeah. Well, there's also, a ton of those folks. It will genuinely help them as well, to know that they're,
that they can withstand.
They can go to work safely. Yeah, absolutely. So anyway, so you have to leave in a couple minutes.
Yes.
So everybody follow @NerdHalen on Twitter and Instagram. I'm not crazy about Facebook, so go to the website. Go to nerdhalen.com, and we're gonna put together a newsletter and all that fun stuff just to jerk around and play with some stuff. I'm gonna post some new shirts soon. Because we figured this out today. We will be able to play along and do something. Because as long as you keep playing and you don't listen to me, the slap back of the audio doesn't really bother anything. So that might be the trick. So hold the neck up. Hold the neck up whenever you do that. Do I have to tell you?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for dropping in today and playing with us. We're just trying to do some relaxing stuff today around the house. Doing some hangs. Cosmic Rose says, an Easter rebirth of Nerd Halen. Who knew? It's kind of appropriate. I mean, this has been a religious experience.
Except we didn't die Friday.
Yeah.
Neither
did he.
Yeah, we died a few months ago.
Right. And by the way, thanks, Can't Stop Lying. And we're at nerdhalen.bandzoogle.com. But
nerdhalen.com will take you to that.
We'll take you there. Yeah. We got to get Can't Stop Lying a Nerd Halen shirt. I insist. He's got to model it for us.
He's a very emphatic super fan.
He is. He's awesome. He's super booster.
Yes.
But we got to. We'll do that. There you go. Thanks. He fixed it already. Look at that. He already threw in the Nerd Halen link already. EO's saying Wayne's World, party time, excellent. So I'm going to, by the next time we speak on here, I'm going to hook my guitar up through here, and then we'll see if you can. We'll trade licks. It'll be it'll be like if Steve Vai was playing against Ralph Macchio for real.
But you can do the Ice Cream Man intro.
That's true.
And I'll do the solo.
I think.
That's a 9-fret stretch, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I have a I'd have to count it. Hold on. Now, before you leave, I'll grab something. By the way, you're not the only person with their own cool picks, by the way. Just saying. And mine, hold on, see if this is too bright. Yeah, there we go. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
it's
cool.
got my signature on it. And then my crest, which says Celere Veris on the bottom of it, which means swift and true. And mine have a hole in them, so you can, if I throw them out there, my fingernails are dirty. That's gross. I've been working in my shop. You can make them into a necklace as soon as you have them. You can catch it and then immediately throw it on your. So this is mine. I'm not plugged in though, but I actually have a cord. That's that long, and then it.
Oh. That hurts to watch.
The whole song is like that. I was like, yeah.
These are the new Nerd Halen picks right here. So, yeah.
Those are nice.
Yes. Well, very good. Go, Daddy.
Here,
you play.
Right.
And I'll just.
Right. Look, Ma. You can't do the whammy bar stuff because I don't have one.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
I'm a purist. People won't believe it. That one I can actually do in real life. So, yeah. This is my favorite guitar.
That's your number one?
Yep.
You should do a hashtag this guitar right here. I've done these. I started this hashtag called this guitar right here, where people can talk about each guitar they have.
Yeah.
And tell the story of it and what it means to them, where they got it, and all that stuff. This guitar right here.
Yeah. This guitar right here. I'll throw that together. The reason the sticker is so that when I'm playing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
Get it?
Yep. Right.
So.
Party in the back. Business up front. Party in the back. You should rename that the mullet. That guitar is called the mullet.
Why is it? Oh, because it's business in front, party in the back.
Yeah.
It's called the Cloud.
Ah.
Because it's named after Prince's Cloud guitar. Yeah, I have one.
Here, play those chords again.
Right. I'm the Milli Vanilli of Van Halen guitar players. Right. It's great.
All right.
You're awesome. All right, take off. Go. You gotta take off.
You're gonna stay on.
I know. I'm gonna sign off. And then I'll come back on. I'm going to go take a shower, and then I'm going to come back on and stream on my own in a little bit or whatever. But I'm also going to be I'm going to do some live work tonight. So I'm going to live stream just because I have a bunch of like graphics and stuff like that. So I'm just going to let the live stream roll for people who want to hang out, and
share the screen and watch you work.
Yeah, while I'm working on music and other stuff like that, because that's kind of fun or whatever. And then I'm going to do live readings at some point over the next day and a half, since that was such a big hit yesterday. So
Hal's a very private guy. So
it's true. Yeah.
Except when he's on lockdown, then you must see everything.
That's right. Then you can. Well, I've never shown anybody my process on a lot of stuff.
Right?
And I can't really show people my my comedy writing process because there is a mechanic to it. There is work that I do, but it makes no sense to watch it happen.
Of it you can't see because it's all.
Well, no, it happens. It happens in books like this, and I have a bunch of like these things where I break down charts and do kinds of stuff like that, and I literally have. Let's see.
You have a book. You have a book like that for Nerd Halen.
Yeah, I do. I collected a bunch of those, and I just start making notes in them, and then they're permanent instead of having a loose leaf. Yeah. So I have a bunch of those, but that doesn't. Rather than like putting a camera over my shoulder, which would be really weird, it doesn't make a lot of sense to sit there and do that. But yeah, and I'm going to be posting some more comedy bits as well, and we'll be throwing some stuff up, and then we're going to find some way to do a live linked show. We will figure this, yeah.
Or several. But anyway.
Yes. As many as are necessary. Yes. This is true.
Thank you for having me on. And
dude, absolutely. Smash the like on the channel. Like and subscribe, especially if you want to see more stuff like this. Let me know in the comment section below, of course. Patreon.com/HalSparks. You can support it. There's a little link up in the corner. And then follow Nerd Halen on Twitter and on Instagram, and nerdhalen.com for the website and all that fun stuff. You guys are wonderful. I just thought it'd be nice to gather for this Easter. Happy Easter, Caleb, to you and yours as well.
And you too. Yes, and
thanks,
yours.
Thanks, man. I made everybody blueberry pancakes this morning for brunch.
Excellent.
Fresh blueberry pancakes. Just saying. Come on.
Least you could do.
Come on. They were awesome.
All right, great.
Anyway,
great.
So all right, take care.
Good to see you, buddy.
All right, cheers. Bye, everybody. Thanks so much. We'll see you soon. Hold on. See you later. Bye.